Hello, my beautiful souls. It is I, Nova Ravenswood, and if you don't know who I am a hereditary white solitary witch. It's a mouthful, but I like all of the names. I don't know. I'm proud of who I am, so I just say it all. Either way, I apologize. I missed last week. I had some family issues, but while I was dealing with that, I was able to do what I'm going to call a little mini series for you. So, starting with today, which when this reaches you, it will be Thursday. I have casted and crafted and put these to the test. I have used them on my candles, and I will explain to those later. So I figured it'd be fitting that I upload for each day of the week. So if you work with the moon, the stars, the planets, if you're like me, today I have blue because today's color is blue for Thursday. And Jupiter is the planet of the day. So I was going to say week, I don't know why. Either way, I figured I will upload one for each day of the week and we can make a planetary powder. So we are making a planetary powder for Jupiter today, and you can use this in your daily ritual. You can use this to call upon the planet that you need assistance with. There are many versions and ways you can use this powder. And the way that I have measured this out for you, I've done the measurements. For each day of the week, I have made it to where this powder will last you for a month. So one day a week, obviously. For, I don't even know. I'm losing my words. I was getting nervous at the beginning of my videos. I don't know why. I think I'd be used to it by now. But you guys make me nervous. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'm still new, you know? So just bear with me. Either way, I figured I want to do something a little more fresh, something more original. So I'm going to stick with the cooking-like scene, kind of like a Rachel Ray version of witchcraft and casting and crafting. So Kitchen Witch is definitely where I stand in there. That's another title to add. Either way, as a solitary witch, you can practice whatever you want, as many things as you want, because it is your spirituality. So that is what is great about Wicca and witchcraft. You are able to do whatever you want and whatever works for you. So I'm just here to help merely guide you. So let's go ahead and get started. So today is Jupiter Thursday. And don't mind me, I am looking down. I kind of just wrote myself an outline so I don't screw up. Which I already have, so whatever. We are going to be associating Jupiter with creativity, which is definitely something that I like to dip into because I am writing a book. And I just like writing in general because I am uploading on my blog all of these. Every time I upload a video, I will blog the steps and everything so you don't have to sit there and pause and all that good jazz. I mean, you can if you like watching me, of course, but you know what I'm saying. So either way, creativity, luck, good fortune, and open nature. Just being open to nature more. Understanding the elements between Earth and Jupiter really come together. I like to do a ritual in the morning, and then I like to do one in the evening with the powder. And I have done a lot of research before I did this for you guys. So I've done the homework. I have references, very good references. I don't know if I'm allowed to say my references, so I'll just use one just because it's more of a shout out and she's amazing. Silver, I adore you. So, one sec. This book is a must-have. I did post this on my Instagram for hoodoo books. If you are into hoodoo, which I am, I practice both witchcraft and hoodoo, but she's amazing. I did use her as a guideline and kind of an outline to making this powder, and yeah. So I don't want to make it too long because I want you to be able to stay with me. So either way, this is going to be what the finished product looks like. And this is going to be enough to burn as an incense, which I did do, and it burnt very well. You need to make sure that your charcoal is hot before you put the teaspoon of your powder on top of it, okay? So then I also used it to roll my emergency candles. And I'll explain those later because I do want to do a separate video for the rituals and the uses that we can use our fun powders with, okay? Either way, I get these at the local Mexican grocery outlet. Oh, Lord. Okay. Rewind. So since I can't edit, you get all that. Either way, these are amazing. They work so well when you are having an emergency, money, self-doubt, whatever your issue may be. They're amazing. So I did roll the powder with this and let that burn while I did a small ritual. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and get to it. So on my board here, which I am using my laptop, but only half of it. I do have, you will need your spoons for measuring, okay? And then I do have a joining oil, which I will do those separate, but I do have my Wicca board. This is what I use only for witchcraft. I do not use it for anything else. So if you can get your hands on, it doesn't have to be wood. I prefer wood. And then your mortar and pestle. Like I said, Walmart, $16.99, okay? And totally worth it. This bamboo is nice and strong and sturdy. It's very good. And I am glad I invested into it. So let's go ahead and get to Mama Jammin'. So first up, I did choose 99.9% of these herbs and spices are either at your local Latin store or your grocery store. So always look in your organic section where you can pour into the bags. It's actually cheaper to do it that way. Okay. All right. So first up, I do have yellow dock. Yellow dock is a little harder to find, so it's something that you're probably going to have to order online. And I did find a few on Etsy that were really awesome. So you're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of the yellow dock. Then we're going to pull out our teaspoon. And you can either do rubbed white sage, which is a little more of a grassier type substance. Let's see if we can get in there. Or you can use a powdered white sage. Just make sure that you're using white sage. And remember, the better the quality, the better the magic. But if you got to spend your pennies wisely like I am lately, go with whatever you can afford, okay? Just make sure you imbue each one of these. You're going to put them in your hand. And for each one, they hold different properties, okay? So for the yellow dock, we are using it for healing yourself and for money issues. For the sage, we are using it for, again, focusing on financial flow, keeping your income coming in steadily, including in this time. And it's also great for good luck, prosperity, and longevity and wisdom. So think about it, imbue it with that, and then put it on into your mixture, okay? And you can do this relatively quickly, like I am, kind of running through this because I don't want to make it too long for you. Then we've got powdered cloves. I prefer the powdered cloves just because we are using this more to burn and to roll onto candles. The powdered cloves is much better. If you want to slam jam it and break up whole ones, if that's all you got, that works too. All right. So we are using 1 teaspoon, which we'll be using the teaspoon a lot of that. And remember, imbue that. And this, we are using it for banishing negativity and being able to remain focused. So if you're like me and you've got some negative stuff going on in your life, the more herbs that hone into that, that ride with Jupiter works really well. It really saved me last week while I was going through a lot of emotional stuff. So, yeah. Then we go into the ground nutmeg. Again, we're using the powder version, but if you don't have it and then you gotta buy the cheap stuff, that's fine. Okay, don't worry worry about it. I've got a mixture of here because I ran out last week. I ran out a lot of stuff last week. I've been making a lot of this stuff, doing a lot of research for you guys, so I can bring you a lot of good content. Okay, and we are using the nutmeg for attracting money, prosperity, and good luck. So for Jupiter, we are definitely focusing on financial matters, which I think is a big deal right now with everything going on. I honestly wouldn't doubt if we were back on lockdown by January 1st, you know what I mean? So this gives you something to do, gives your mind something to focus on, and keep yourself healthy by making, casting and crafting your own powders and oils. Okay, so I just forgot about that. We're going to move on over to a 1/4 teaspoon of Linden Leaf, which I forgot I had this in a bag when I was traveling for my old job, so I'm just going to use that. We're going to use a 1/4 teaspoon of the Linden Leaf. It was harder for me to find the Linden Leaf, so you might want to probably order that unless you have a co-op near you. They should carry it. Co-ops are great for a lot of this stuff, and buying it by a little bag and by the ounce or the pound is a lifesaver. Like I got a whole little baggie full of orris root for like 74 cents versus buying it online for $5 to $10. So just remember, do your research before you go out and spend hella money. Okay. And we ought to move on over to our powdered, to our dried rose. And we are using this to draw in peace and happiness. It is a great addition to this because when money issues happen, it's hard to keep happy and it's hard to keep the peace. You're always stressing if you're like me. So adding this is a great move, all right? And there are substitutions, which I do have posted on my blog, which I will have down in the description for you. All righty. So we are going to use a tablespoon of this good stuff, which this is my good stuff. I do have other stuff that I also got for, I believe, 99 cents at the little Mexican grocery store. So they have a whole wall of almost everything you're going to use for less than $2 a pop. You can spend 20 bucks and have enough herbs and spices to last you for a couple of months. All right. And only get what you need, unless you're like me and you have to have everything. Oh, all this stuff up here. We're going to move on over to our organic catnip, which I'm getting low on this stuff. I did get this at Walmart, I think for $3.99 on sale. I did go with the more expensive, least amount of chemicals, so it burnt and it didn't stink, but it still did its job. And catnip is great for its attributes in enhancing beauty, self-love, and happiness. Alrighty. And I said a teaspoon. Where did I stick? There we go. Alright, last up we have, which I have dried flowers all over my home. One, I love the look of them. Two, I'm a witch, so why wouldn't I? A dried white or pink carnation works perfectly fine. You're just going to make sure it's nice and dry and just crinkle it out. Try not to pull out all of this stuff here, so just kind of rub the top. I don't know if you can see that very well, but they got little stringy things, and it's a pain in the butt when you're trying to get your grind on. Alrighty, so that one we are using for bringing in peace, innocence, pure love for thyself. All right, so financial issues and self-love is what we are doing. There are a lot of other correspondences that go with Jupiter, but I wanted to focus on something that was relatable to all of us and something that we could all, get down with. And again, making sure that it was affordable and easy to find. So, again, I will drop the links for the websites for the stores. Probably should not slam and talk. Hold on. Now I have enough for 2 months. Yay! I know, I'm a nerd. And while I am sitting here doing this, make sure you do it clockwise. Make sure you imbue all of the things that you want to bring towards you into this while you're stirring it, okay? So while I'm talking to you, I am thinking about what I need to work on for self-love and what I can do to enhance my financial issues and shoot for goals. Shooting for the stars. Because success is in there. And for me, success is a really big thing. So I am much longer than I had anticipated. Again, I hope you stayed with me. I will drop the links for everything, including the blog with the step-by-step and the correspondences that I used. And there we have her. Oh, she looks so pretty. She smells good too. And what you're going to do is you're going to choose a corresponding oil. You're going to anoint your candle. I chose my cinnamon, which this one I made. I recycle bottles. Smart thing to do. And then you're just going to roll it or put it on, not too thick to where it blows up, okay? Because the oils are flammable to a point. So don't go overboard. And then you can just sit there and do a candle spell, focusing on what you want to focus on, and make that a ritual for your Thursdays. So that is what I was shooting for. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please comment, like, share, subscribe. It helps me. And I love you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I have a blast doing this and deep diving into research for you guys. So, and for myself. All right. See you on Asleya.